But she takes premium, dude, premium. Alright, this weekend we're going up to Walcha for a vlog meet where we all get together and just have a hangout. It's the third annual one, but this is my first one. So we'll be going up there for the Friday and the Saturday night, and then we'll get some footage up there. So we've got a 6 hour and 20-minute ride. So we're going to obviously have to stop for fuel and lunch and so forth. But we'll flip yous around and we'll get going.
You on my mind a lot, don't need no time watch. I don't know how I got you in my pocket spot. Yeah, that's babe, need you every day. You like my oxygen, make it seem like the barging down. Got my heart no barging in, from the bed to the floor to the couch. Might wake the neighbors up, break you in then break you out. In the end we gon' make a child, then we gon' hit the shower. Part 2 we don't need no pause. You with Misty, we gon' get tipsy, don't need a power shot.
Copy my steel, face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Copy my steel, face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. The plastic bars tryna copy my steel.
Got my heart no in the bed.
Alright, we're all fueled up, ready to keep going. So now, hopefully, I don't have to fuel up again until we get there, because I think it was only 352 Ks to get there, and I've done about 100 already. So this tank, it holds, it reckons about 356. But I guess that differs like how you ride it, if it's highway riding or mountain riding or whatever, but getting the 356, which is the most it's actually said, so it must be tuned down to the highway riding we're doing. But yeah, that should get us there, plus we should have a little bit left over, which would be good. But anyway, I'll turn you around, and I think we're going through the North Connects tunnel as well, which that's pretty cool, and I'll slow you down when we get to the nice light section through there, because I reckon it looks pretty cool. But until then, let's flip yous around and get there. Oh, we might even stop somewhere for lunch as well. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Yeah, we might even stop somewhere for lunch. We'll just be getting a quick bite to eat, because it's already 11 o'clock now. So we will just stop wherever I start getting hungry, I suppose. And anyway, I'm blubbering on too much, so we'll flip yous around and we'll get riding.
Got my heart no in the bed. Break you in then. Get us every day. This sound like Argentina. Had to fix my demeanor. No, they don't want me breathing. Still I rose like Gandhi. Got on 3 Jesus pieces, looking like Jay-Z and Yeezy. So far from conceited, but how can I be defeated? I hate to turn my wrist on like I'm Ben 10. Rappers think they doing something, I'm not a fan.
Now this is taking me the long way for some reason, so we probably won't be going through the North Connects. But I don't know why it's taking me through the city, but who cares? It breaks it up rather than just sitting on the highway. But I hate Sydney traffic. It's always stop, start, weave in, weave out. Like, it keeps you alert and stuff, but the roads are absolutely shocking as well. But what can you do? At least it breaks it up. So instead of being 6 or whatever hours, if we just went the highway the whole way and then went through the North Connects and stuff, it'd probably be only like 4.5, 5 hours, because most of the time you spend is going through Sydney traffic. So Oh well, it's too late now. We're already on the backside of it, so we may as well keep going. But the beers are starting to get very, very tasty. I can start tasting them already, but I've still got about another 4 hours. Probably about 4 hours and 40 minutes, because we've only been going for an hour and 18 minutes, but anyway, we'll flip yous around.
Now I got no friends.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars when I copy my steel.
Here we go, we got a bit of a tunnel. So you know what happens when we go through a tunnel. Sound check. You can't not do it through a tunnel, let's be honest. Anyway, we're coming out of the tunnel now, so back into it.
Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars when I copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars when I copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. No cap, I'm real. Plastic bars when I copy my steel. Got my heart, no.
Heart, no, in the bed.
Alright, we've done a battery change. We've stopped at a truck stop. Well, it's meant to be a service centre, but it was that packed, can't get a coffee or anything. So what we're going to do is we're going to keep going now and try and get lunch further up the road, but I'm also going to have a look at the maps because it took me through Sydney and just spent most of the morning just going through Sydney, which is not real fun, but now it's just pretty much all highway, so I'm only going to stop yous, like put yous on when we're going through towns and stuff, because no one really wants to just sit there and watch a friggin' highway. Like, it's pretty boring. It's pretty much ready to just put you to sleep. So instead of trying to put yous to sleep, we'll get going and just turn yous on at cities. Now, I think we're taking a different highway to get out to Walcha from here, but kind of wishing I studied the map a bit more, because instead of going through Sydney, I would have liked to go like down Bellwiners Road or something a bit more interesting than just highway the whole way and just city riding. So with this app that I'm using, or was using, I ended up changing it because of it. But yeah, instead of like doing highway, I would have rather the swervy stuff. But anyway, so now we're coming up to Newcastle. So I think it's probably halfway, because it says that we're going to get there at 4 o'clock. So I'm going to have to actually ring ahead at the caravan park and make sure that they're going to be at the office too, because otherwise I'm going to probably have to pay online, but I'll pay over the phone. But I don't really care. But the sooner we get there, the sooner that we can start flowing the beers and catch up with the other YouTubers that are coming. But anyway, until then, I'll flick this over and you can have a little bit of highway, but highways are pretty boring, so.
Got my heart, no, no, in the bed. Break you in, then.
Alright, now we're taking the Taree to Brisbane turnoff on the John Renshaw Drive. So now there's a Hungry Jack's up here. We're going to stop and get some Hungry Jack's for lunch, and then after that we'll keep going. But I'll also ring the caravan park there and just make sure that it's all good, that I'm going to rock up late, because I don't know what time they're out of the office or whatever. But yeah, until then flip yous around so you can at least see Hungry Jack's, I suppose. May as well. So now we're gonna head back out. We'll keep heading to Walcha, which I've just rang up the caravan park, and the lady sounds really nice there. And she said that it doesn't matter what time we get there. And I've also I've done a unpowered site to start off with, an unpowered camping site. But I brought enough stuff so I can like charge my stuff. So now I've asked her if we could also upgrade to a powered site, and she said it was fine because she's got heaps of space and stuff. So we'll get out there, we'll get it organised, and we'll get set up. But until then, I'll flip yous around and I'll show you a bit of the town that we're riding through, because I'm pretty sure we go through a town now, and then after that we're just back on the highway. So I'll flip yous around.
Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. Ain't no cap, I'm real. The plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Copy my steel. Face the fact that ain't no cap, I'm real. Ain't no cap, I'm real. The plastic bars tryna copy my steel. Plastic bars tryna copy my steel.
Alright, we're coming up to another turn off now. So still got 5.5 k's until we go to the turn off, which I'm kind of hoping it's going to be a decent freaking ride after this instead of just highway. But only time will tell, I suppose, because I don't know if I've been down this Buckhead's way. So we'll see how it goes. But until then, let's flip you around and I'll fast forward you so you can at least see the turn off and all that stuff. And the 12-mile hill rest area we're going past now. But anyway, let's flip you.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my year. Yeah, I really feel it's my time. Think it's my been ready. Used to hold myself back, my self-esteem been better. Gotta keep on chugging. Ran through everything in front of me. Might smoke bed heavy. Got a whole agenda. Can't aspire to get ahead, so bump that. It's no surrender. Got a dollar flipped up. I'm trying to get it an FT to get them when they're hand and crypto. Learn how to fix that.
So far, I'm going to rename this road Pothole Way instead of Buckets Way, because there's so many friggin' potholes on this road. But it's not as swervy, well, not yet anyway, not as swervy as what I was hoping it would be. But I'm hoping it will change soon, because we've got 66 k's along this road, which I'm pretty sure the gin tasting place, we're gonna have to give that a crack on the way home. If it's raining, I'm not gonna stop, but if it's not, we might come back and try that place. But if not, we'll do it on another trip away. But anyway, I'll flip yous around and hopefully this starts getting a little bit more bendy. Like even some long, nice sweepers would be nice. But yeah, we'll give it a go. I'll flip yous around and we'll fast forward and see what the road brings us.
There's some opportunities that never come unless you paying attention, so no, I can't miss that. Moving MVP, I got the record, I might have to prove something. Big jumper worthy, they gon' have to retire my jersey early. Whole crew coming, had to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweat, and tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen.
So we just stopped by that servo to fuel up because turns out we do need more fuel. But all they had was 95 there. They didn't have 98. But she takes premium, dude, premium. Anyway, let's see if any other servos have got 98, eh?
Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs. Yeah, I hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground then it go off. Yeah, yeah, run it, run it. Ooh, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my year. Yeah, yeah, I really feel it's my time, think it's my big dog walking big talk, young veteran, living legend, bet I'm better than them. This is my ship, I'm a jacket like let 'em in. Y'all better not let 'em in, they gon' rotate this so I can depend.
Alright. So far, I don't think we're actually going to call this pothole way. I think we're going to call it bucket hole way. It's got that many freaking potholes in it, and some of them, like, they're deep. But, yeah, anyway, we haven't caught any bends as of yet, but there is some nice little towns. Like we went through Stout just before, and they've got camping at the showground there, so that's something that we might have to look at, and we'll spend the weekend there. But anyway, it's looking like we might be coming up to bends, so I'll stop chatting and I'll flip you around so you can have a look.
This is from God, but I'm not your reverend, not in the pulpit. I'm a pit bull in this element, yeah. Said you gon' pull up, then settle it, yeah.
So I'll be cutting that last bit out because there was a really bad accident back there, and just out of respect I'm not going to record it, but it looked pretty bad. But yeah, those signs before with the swerves and saying the kilometers, it actually looked a lot more swervier than what it actually was. And now we're hitting dirt. Alright, well we still haven't found the servo. I stopped at another one back there, but that one too only had 95. So the next town that we go to, I'm hoping that they have 98, but if they don't have 98, I'm probably just going to have to bite the bullet and put a little bit of 95 in it just to get me to the next city. But yeah, the bike's tuned to 98, so I'd rather just run the fuel that it's tuned to rather than just muck around with fuel that it's not meant to have. But anyway, either way, if we don't get a servo soon, we're going to have to stop and do a battery change, because I've never been up this road and I don't want to get to the point where we get to this swervy part and then the camera dies just as we get there. But anyway, I'll flip you around, and the views out here are friggin' awesome along this road. They're really, really good. But yeah, she's gonna need a good wash when we get home, that's for sure. But anyway, alright, the dirt's ended now, so we'll flip you back around.
Watch out, step in it, yeah. And I ain't even got a yard, but I'ma get it here. Watch out, touchdown. Pulling plans out the clutch. Everybody getting crushed. The cut down is for us now. Have to work something, cause I had nothing in my pocket. Yeah, I did all that. Big plans, partners trying to make profits. Yeah, I did all that. Work, sweating, tears breaking, even no wins. Yeah, I did all that. Had to make it happen. Putting hours in my practice. I did all that. Yeah, I can't take no loss.
Alright, I don't know what this town is, but we've got 18 k's until Gloucester. So we're going to stop here somewhere and do a battery change because we're about to die. So yeah, we'll stop, get the battery change done, and then we'll keep going. But we've got about another 2 hours of riding going to go. So let's get this battery swapped out, we'll get it on charge in the pannier, and then we'll keep going from there. As soon as we can find a place to pull over, that is. But anyway, I'll flip this around and I'll start recording until it dies.
I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, I can't take no loss. Yeah, I don't even know what it costs.
Alright. Now, I think we're at Stratford. I don't know, I'm going to have to check one of the signs. But it died just as we were coming in here, so now we're going to get going again because we've still got a bit. But I didn't realise I probably should put my sleeves down. Actually, I will. I'll put my sleeves down now because I am burnt really, really bad. So we'll get the sleeves down. Yeah, I didn't realise how much of a sting the sun was going to be today, which I should have known because it's not the first time I've been burnt because of it. But yeah, we'll get going. Hopefully there's a servo here too. I haven't been in through the actual town yet. The rest stop was actually at the start of the town. So I'm hoping there's a servo just so I don't have to keep stressing about fuel the whole friggin' time. But there we go, all done. Now let's get going.
My time, think it's my year, yeah. I really feel it's my time, think it's my year, yeah.
So that confirms that it was Stratford. But went and had a look at the servo that we just went past, and yeah, they've only got 95 there. So now we'll go to Gloucester because I'm guessing Gloucester's a big town from memory. I should probably know that, but anyway. Yeah, we'll stop in there and get fuel, and we'll keep going from there. So we've got an hour and 49 minutes to go, and we've got 157 kilometres. So I don't know how much we've actually done so far, but I know we've done a fair whack. But we'll get in there, we'll flip these around so you can have a look at these back roads. Like, I absolutely love these country roads because the views are just awesome around here. But yeah, anyway, swap yous over and we'll fast forward till we can get fuel. There we go, we're in Gloucester now. Nice little golf club. Haven't actually had a nice swing in a while. Might have to go and do that one day sooner. But yes. Hopefully, oh there you go, Gloucester, population 2,500, elevation 100 metres. So, there's a big burn off there. I don't even think I've ever seen this side of Gloucester, but anyway, while I'm talking, I'll turn you around so you can have a look. Which I don't know if we're just on the outskirts now or what. Mid-Coast Council Depot. See a fuel sign. Yeah, if they don't have 98 here, I'll just put 95 in it. I'll just bite the bullet, just do it. Because we've had the fuel light on for a while, and I don't like having the fuel light on because then you pick up all the bad stuff on, like from the bottom of your tank. But yeah. We will go here and, oh there you go, Walcha and Scone. There you go, we're getting closer, which, let's see if they've got it. 91, oh, 98. Looks like that's our stop. Anyway, we'll turn yours off, we'll get fuel, and then we'll get going again. Alright, all fueled up. Now, I do remember going through Gloucester one time. We only done it as a quick stop by for fuel, but it was when we were coming back from Foster. We done a bit of a country stretch through here, but yeah, I don't know if it's much of a town. I've never really explored it too much, but we'll keep going now and see if we can get to Walcha soonish, just so we can go and set up camp and get all sorted and stuff. But until then, we'll flip yous over and get going.
Yeah. It's heavy. Famous love. Yeah, I gotta keep it trendy on my soul. I'm the most selfish person that I know. Here we go, down the rabbit hole. Gotta